Step up to single arm dumbbell press. What you want to do is make sure you have the dumbbell on one side. We're going to go ahead and bring it up and make sure we're stacked with the shoulders. We're not flaring the elbow out too far. We're not letting it drop outside. We're just keeping it nice and centered. You can also rest it on top of your shoulders if you like. Just make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders at the top, okay? I'm drawing my abdominals up and in, keeping everything nice and tight. I'm going to go ahead and set my foot on there, making sure the foot is nice and flat. We're not angled out or angled too far in, and we always want that knee over the second and third toe when we're pushing through the box. And we want the weight in the midfoot. So we're always keeping that core tight. We're going to breathe out the top. Step up and press. And if you notice, I'm in a nice straight line. I'm trying to keep my rib cage down. There's still going to be a lift up with the rib cage, but we don't want to overextend. So what I mean by overextension is this is a normal position, and this is overextension. You see how my hips are shooting out? My rib cage is flaring out. That's hyperextension, and we don't want that. So we're bringing the hips back in, bring the weight back down, and when we come back down, we're going to go ahead and make sure we keep it nice and soft. Coming back, keeping that knee over the second, third toe. Again, doing the same on the same side. We're getting that foot set, weight in the midfoot, knees over the second, third toe, core is nice and tight, and we're pushing through. And if you notice, I'm not bringing my knee too far forward or shifting too far forward. I'm just trying to keep it pretty centered. Pushing through, squeeze, and press. Deep breath out of the top, deep breath out of the lower. Again, we come down nice and soft. Lower, if you want, you can either keep the foot on the box or you can bring the foot off and put it back on if you want to have a little bit more movement in there. Push through and press. And we're always squeezing the glutes at the top as well, okay? And if you notice, I'm keeping my bicep next to my ear. So that's where we want to line the weight up. We don't want to have it too far behind or too far forward. We just want to make sure it's lined up with that shoulder blade when we come back down. And that is the single arm step up to press.